Good morning, Cowboys. I'm Sammy, and I'm here with this week's morning show. We hope you are all staying healthy during this time at home, as well as working hard on your distance learning classes. Grades will be posted today, so make sure to look out for those. Now, coming up on today's show, we have exciting news about our Teacher of the Year, as well as a spotlight on one of our very own Canyon News Network students. Today is Monday, April 27th, and Canyon News Network starts right now. Welcome back, Cowboys. These past few weeks have been difficult for us all as we are adapting to distance learning. The teachers and staff have made this transition as easy as possible, and we thank you all for your dedication to your students. One teacher that has set the bar high and continues to motivate and inspire our students is Mr. Davis. Mr. Davis was just announced as our Teacher of the Year for 2020, so here's Patrick with more.
Mr. Davis has been chosen as a Teacher of the Year with his desire to teach and inspire others.
My greatest desire is to see students really enjoy the world around them and understand it. And so once students start to understand it and ask questions and learn for themselves, that just makes me super excited about the content and also about how this content fits in with their current interests.
All throughout his childhood to now, he has always had a strong passion for teaching.
I wanted to become a teacher because I really enjoy learning. I've always enjoyed science, and I've always enjoyed teaching, even from a little boy when I was reading all kinds of books. So it was something that I want to do the rest of my life.
Other than his love for teaching, distance learning has made it hard for him to connect and interact with students.
The hardest part about distance learning is sometimes you guys line up and you guys don't show your mics, and it's like, oh man, I miss you guys. Like, I miss the conversations. I miss the interacting with students before class, at brunch and lunch, and just talking about the stuff that you guys care about.
Mr. Davis motivates his students and hopes to make a connection between his content and the outside world.
It's exciting to see students that are achieving their dreams because that's where it's all at. The dream is not to stay in high school. The dream is to go out and do big things, and that's super motivating to me.
I'm Patrick Hunter, reporting for Canyon News Network. Now back to you, Sammy.
Thanks, Patrick. Both teachers and students are raising the bar and setting goals for the future. One of our very own Canyon News Network students, Kat Gonzalez, is working hard and going beyond the classroom to work with PBS NewsHour and hopes to become a political journalist in her future. Here's Cadence with more.
SRL stands for Student Reporting Labs. It's a project by PBS NewsHour, and it's where students get mentored by actual professionals and they get to create video projects of things that teens would actually want to watch. So the PBS SRL Academy is a program for journalists like me and many others where our journalism skills really get enriched, and we have professionals that will come and give us advice. I really wanted to apply for this academy because broadcast journalism is just it's my thing. It's always what I've wanted to do from a really young age, and the fact that I have this resource available to me, I just wanted to grab at that chance. So one of my biggest accomplishments as a broadcast journalist was actually working at the Loyola Marymount Democratic Debate in December of 2019. I got to work with a bunch of other student journalists, and we went and interviewed a bunch of political figures and journalists. And it was really cool because, again, that's really what I want to do. So I'm really proud of that. In the convention STN, I was also really lucky to be a part of the collaborative documentary. This was a huge thing. I got to work with schools across the nation to create this one big documentary that told stories of social media, the good, the bad, and the evil. And this was really cool because I really got different perspectives of different creators. And I love that. I love just seeing all sides of this profession.
Thanks, Cadence. This past week has been very warm, but the heat does not stop here. The weather is still forecasted to heat up this week as we get closer to summer. Here's Keisha with this week's weather forecast.
Good morning, Cowboys. This past week, temperatures have begun to rise and will continue this upcoming week. Today will be sunny with a high of 85 and a low of 60. Tomorrow will be the hottest day of the week with a high of 93 and a low of 64. Wednesday will have some clouds with a high of 91. Thursday will have a slight drop with a high of 84 and a low of 64. Friday will be sunny with a high of 82. Finally, Saturday and Sunday will both have highs of 80 and lows of 55. Have a good rest of your week. Now back to Sammy.
With the temperatures warming up this week, many are going to want to go outside and enjoy this hot weather, but with the stay-at-home order, staying inside may be a better option. Let's take it over to Gabe with some ideas on what to watch this week.
Hey Cowboys, I'm Gabriel Hall, and welcome back to What to Watch, where today I'll be highlighting some TV shows you can binge during this quarantine. If you find yourself into the sci-fi genre, one show that is currently on its third season is Westworld. Westworld stars Evan Rachel Wood, Jeffrey Wright, and Ed Harris to bring about a story that comments on human and artificial consciousness through a theme park set in the dystopian future. Westworld is available on HBO if you are interested. If you're looking for a more upbeat show and just are in need of a good binge, Survivor may be the show for you. With 40 seasons spanning over 20 years, hosted by Jeff Probst, Survivor is a reality show which puts a group of people together in a remote location to fight for the title of Sole Survivor. To do so, they have to be the last man standing, where one person is voted out by their fellow contestants every few days. If this piques your interest, the show is available on CBS. Malcolm in the Middle is an older show that follows the character Malcolm, who is a genius compared to that of his average family. Through Malcolm's eyes, we see the constant struggle of dealing with daily life as he deals with school, friends, and his family. This show has 7 seasons and tracks Malcolm's character from a young age to a senior in high school. Malcolm in the Middle stars Frankie Muniz and can be found on Hulu. I hope you enjoyed these TV show recommendations, and that's all from me from CNN. This is Gabriel Hall.
Well, that's all for today's show. For more updates, make sure to keep up with us on Instagram and Twitter at CHS News Network. Finally, 2 school announcements. Yearbooks are still available to be purchased at canyonyearbook.com, and if you would like to join Yearbook, applications are still available. Also, seniors, if you have not already, please check out the new Class of 2020 website with information on graduation and the end of the year policies. The link is in our Instagram bio, or you can go to the Canyon High website. I'm Sammy West, and we will see you on our next episode, Canyon News to You.